Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a review for the Hexa gear Bulkarm Glanz Redalert. As you can see, the box art looks really great. The Hexa gear line is known for their realistic looking mechs and also their pilots called governors. This kit comes in 1/24th scale and is the size of a master grade from Bandai. This model kit, which was released back in July 2024, was a limited or a special version edition release of the Bulkarm Glanz that was released back in April 2024 that same year. As you can see, this kit was made by Kotobukiya and is an original line by them. Hexagear's parts are interchangeable with other kits from Kotobukiya such as Megami Device, Frame Arms Girls, Frame Arms, as well as M.S.G. As for the side of the box, you can see the parts included in this kit and some various connectors. In here, there's a custom kit made with the Bulkarm and another kit from the Hexagear line. On the other side of the box, the art on the main body, and as for the other side, this is the painted kit of the Bulkarm with its sword. As you can see, it has clear effect parts, and this is its vehicle mode, and yeah, this is the governor inside, which I think is the early governor set. I've already made this kit, and let's see what we got. Here's a Bulkarm in its vehicle mode, and it looks really damn cool. Let's take a closer look. Here is its sword, and it's a really cool looking sword with a clear effect part over here. And the wheels, they are made of a soft material, as you can see here. It's really squishy, like a real tire. And the wheels can actually turn around like this, like a real wheel for a vehicle. And I really love it. And as you can see here, we have a clear part here where we can basically see the inside of the vehicle like that. And the other side, here is its rifle. And the mech comes in a two-tone color of red with some metallic parts, and it's like a very dark blue colored part over here. As for the cockpit gimmick, here it is. This is where you put the governor. There we go. Let's open the hatch, and there's a seat over there, and I painted those steering wheel controls using a toothpick and a brush, and some panel lines over here. That's all I basically did with this one. And here, these are the headlights. You just have to press it over here, and there you go. It's a really cool looking kit. The Bulkarm's mech design is a popular one amongst the Hexagear fans, and it's a sought after kit. And this here is the other pair of closed fists. The vehicle mode of this kit reminded me of the transformation of the Nirvash from Eureka 7, the Nirvash Type 0, where when the Nirvash Type 0 is in its vehicle mode, the feet of the Nirvash, or the legs, is here at the front, and the hands are over here at the rear, like it's covering it. And that's all the similarities I can see with the Nirvash Type 0 and the Bulkarm Glanz Redalert. There we go. So we're going to close again the hatch, the cockpit, and it's really cool design, which is what really hooked me with the Hexagear from Kotobukiya right now. Here, some binders. It has articulation here. You can move it like this, and that's basically the articulation of the vehicle mode. Now, as for the transformation, I'm going to show you how to transform this kit. Here, first, we're going to remove the sword. Let's set it aside here. Then, the rifle, let's remove it. Let's pull the part that's making it stick here. There we go. And now, all we have to do is disengage this part. This is the one that makes the vehicle mode of the Bulkarm Glanz Redalert sturdy. So just pull it down, and then let's pull this part, these huge wheels over here. There we go. Same goes here. That's more like it. And then we're going to, this is the shield of the mech, and I'm going to pull it out like so. But that's just be careful. Even though Hexa gears are more sturdier or typical Bandai kit, it's still prone to breaking if you're not really careful with it. There we go. As you can see, there's this hexagram connector which connects it here. There's I added some panel lines over here to pop those details out, like that. Now let's set this shield aside for now, and now I'm going to pull the legs so we can make the transformation much easier. There we have it. And this is basically the head. As you can see, it has a pre-painted visor like that. And I wish Bandai would also do what Kotobukiya does, like this, because basically most of the Bandai kits have stickers, which I think they can do this because if they can do it with 30 ms kits, they could basically do it with their typical Gundam kits. But well, Bandai is Bandai. Now I'm going to lift this up a bit, so as for we can have a much easier transformation with this kit. Now let's flip the legs here, and then this hinge, this is the waist part. You just have to pull this down until it basically rests on this part. So there we have it, like so. And then pull the legs again, and this part over here is you just have to pull it here like that. Now we have the legs, and this is the knees. You basically have to just bend it, so it would look like more a knees than just your typical vehicle mode. And this part over here, you have to pull this one out like that. And then this is the feet. You just have to pull this over here like that, and the wheels here, so that it won't get in the way. On the other side, just repeat like so. Flip this one here, the feet over here, the wheels, and then there we have it. Those are the legs. Right. And now for the arms, here we have the closed fists. We just have to adjust it like that, and then swivel it to the side, and then pull it down like that. Same goes here. Now we have both the arms. And now for the head, we just have to flip this over like that, and then there we go. Now we have the Bulkarm Glanz Redalert in its Mech form. It's really a badass looking kit, isn't it? Now let's move on to the articulation. As for the head, it can turn sideways like so, and it can move upward. Oh, this part they should have put a mechanism that it can lock over here so that it won't go with the head when it turns up. So basically you have to hold it here and turn it up like so, then you can look down. There we go. It's a tight fit. Now for the arms, it can go up like this, then here. We can remove this part, by the way, the one that locks the leg or the rear wheel to the side of the Mech, or in the vehicle mode. Let's put it here, and same goes for the other one, so it won't hamper the movement of the arms. Now it can go all the way up like this, then all the way back here like that for the vehicle mode transformation. As you can see here, there's this the shoulder armor, which kind of hampers the movement of the arms, but you can just move it up like this. And for the forearms, here it is. You can pivot it like this, almost 90 degrees, but the shoulder armor blocks it. And for the hands, you can turn it around like this and go sideways like this. That is for the arms. As for the torso, it can go swivel up a bit and down like that. That's basically the articulation of the torso. It can go sideways, and as for the legs, you can bend it like this, then the peg on the waist section, you can go up like that, there, all the way up there, and then all the way back there. And for the knees, you can bend it like this, which is kind of a good articulation since the Bulkarms are so chunky, and you can expect them to be like a Gundam proportions, you know. Like I said, the Hexa gear line tends to focus on a more realistic looking Mech. Here's the feet. You can go up and down for the transformation. In here, you can extend the feet all the way forward. You have to raise this first, like so, and then it can go all the way back like that. There you go. As for this, the rear wheels, you can go all the way up here, and this one you can flip it and go. And by the way, there's a hidden piston here. You can pull it all the way back like that. As you can, there, you can extend it like so. This is like when it was like it is in its for me it's chase mode, like that. it helps the stability of the kit if you want it just standing there like that. But as for me, I always tend to make it so that this part is raised up here, the rear wheels, like that, because I think it looks way cooler if it's in that position, like especially from the front, like so. It looks really cool with that. I only lower this rear wheel if I just want to make it stand, or I'm kind of imagining it's chasing someone like that. So here it also moves this wheel, and there you have it. That's all the articulation of the Bulkarm. As for the weapons and accessories, we have here the sword with the clear orange effect part, and it really looks good. Here, we still have the Hexa polycap attached. That's basically you put at the side of the forearm when in vehicle mode, but you can also attach it like so if you want to, like this, like that. So basically it's like the Bulkarm as a weapon where you can swipe the enemy with that blade, like so, like that, or you can put it on the other side of the arm like this. And oh, by the way, here is a cool and neat gimmick about this sword. This sword, as you can see, it looks big, right? But as it turns out, there is another hidden blade inside this sword. Here, I'm going to crack this one open like that, and here is the other katana sword, which is really cool if you ask me. Like, there are now two swords than just one, like so. This one you can either wait, I'll just pull this Hexa part here, the polycap. Set this one aside for now, and basically you can swivel this handle down like that, like you want it to look more like a gun blade, like that. And now there are two swords. Now the Bulkarm is a double sword wielding mech, which is really nice. As for attaching it to the mech, you'll have to change the hands and switch this closed fist over here to the weapon hand. All you have to do is pull this one out like so. There we go. And then replace it with a holding hand for the weapon like that. Now you can insert the katana like that, which is a very neat gimmick since you don't have to disassemble the hand just to put the weapon like that. Yeah, this really looks badass, isn't it? Like that. And let's replace this sword with the other. There we go. And place this weapon here like this. Right there. And it's holding a gun blade. Or you can swivel the handle like this, and you can insert it back inside the hand like that. It's just that this the peg that's holding the scabbard slash big sword tends kind of get loose. So there we have it. Let's change the other hand as well, like that. So you can wield two swords like so. There we go. Now, nobody's messing with Bulkarm Glanz Redalert. Yeah. There's also this option where you could basically make this sword act like a scabbard. Now let's just remove this one here, and then attach this polycap, Hexa polycap over here. Then this katana, let's replace it to the other hand. There we go. And then you insert this blade over here at the side like that. But you can also do like open it halfway or so, making it look like let's adjust it, making it look like it's drawing the sword from that scabbard like that. Isn't that cool? Yeah. A scabbard blade. Is there anything cooler than that? Yeah. Like that. By the way, this sword slash scabbard has another hinge point over here. It can bend like this, but as of now I don't know what's the purpose of this, and most likely you can use it for kit bashing or like placing it on another Hexa gear model kit or any other kit that's compatible with it. This 30mm peg, and that's the articulation we have for the sword. Now, as for the gun, its rifle, all we have to do is just remove this weapon, put it here for now, and this katana as well. And then, oh, by the way, this rifle has an attachment over here, which is also the attachment part that you're going to use for the shield later on. As for now, we're going to, oh, by the way, I'm going to show you the ammo clip gimmick, the magazine of this rifle, like that. There we go. Single bullet, and it looks really cool, isn't it? That's very detailed. Now let's put it back inside the rifle like that, and then attach the rifle here to the hand of the Bulkarm like that. Pretty easy, right? And that's a really good connection right there. This gun looks heavy, but actually it's just two pieces sandwiched together, and then this tip, you have to put it there to hold this two together like so. and then you can just as for the other hand, by the way, you can switch this holding weapon hand with an open dynamic post hand like that, like it was holding the gun like that, but unfortunately you can't actually reach it, so you just have to make it look like it's doing so. Now focus. Now that looks really menacing. Yeah. As for the shield, I'm going to show you how it's going through the arm. Now, for the back part, here is a hexagram hole where this little piece that you saw before, I'm going to put it here like that, and then all you have to do is this peg, the hexagram peg, you have to insert it here at the forearm like that, and then now you have the Bulkarm with the shield, and it looks really cool, like a real riot shield, where there's this transparent part, like it can see the enemy instead of just hiding behind it, you know, like that. You can make it pose like this. Here are some action poses you can do with the Bulkarm Glanz Redalert. Now for my conclusion about this kit. Overall, I really have nothing bad to say about this kit because it's a new experience for a guy like me who only built several master grades from Bandai. Kotobukiya kits are their own thing and I loved every minute of my build. For the articulation, it's to be expected of a mech that is more based on what a realistic robot would look like in real life. Nothing too crazy in my opinion, like the usual Gundam models, Part 2 humanoid. The kit is compact and there are only a few weapons, but they are really cool. But once, I must say a mech doesn't have to have tons of weapons just to look cool. And as for the transformation, it's really easy to do since the kit, you can say, is not too easy nor too complicated. And with the most parts that are more cosmetic than an actual moving part, it made the kit more sturdy and not a hassle to transform in its vehicle mode. Overall, I recommend this kit. If you want a new palette to work with that doesn't look like a typical Gundam, this kit is for you. Plus the fact that it is customizable with other lines from Kotobukiya makes it the more awesome. I think you should give this one, especially the Hexa gear line, the Bulkarms, a try. That would be the end for the video. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Until next time.